I'm David Settle from KOWB, standing alongside a couple of seniors for the Laramie Plainsmen football team. We just wrapped up the community barbecue and scrimmage on this Friday night at Deti Stadium. 1 week away from your guys' senior season of high school football. Can you believe it?
No, definitely not. It came here too fast. Yeah, I mean, junior year felt like it lasted a month, honestly.
This is Baxter Tuggle. This has been Kruzich. You're transferring. How's it been, I guess, to get used to Laramie here in the last little bit?
Man, it's been great. They've been treating me really well. You know, I've been fortunate enough to be able to get a starting position, and really looking forward to the following season and everything. It's just been great, the whole transition and everything.
Get to you in just a moment. What about for you? You're coming off a pretty solid junior year. I know you guys didn't quite achieve where you are. What are your thoughts going into your senior year?
I mean, honestly, like this year, I felt like at the start of the season last year, one thing is we just didn't have the mentality that I thought we could have, and I think that's what I want to bring to this year is, come out the gate, head full of steam, try and hit it as hard as we can, go as fast as we can, show the other schools what we got.
You start with a pretty good opponent. Third-ranked Kelly Walsh. You got third in the preseason coaches and media poll that came out earlier this week. What are your thoughts starting with KW again?
I mean, they're always a solid team, and they have some good returning players. Brock, off the top of your head, he's been talked about a lot in preseason stuff, and he's a great player, and we just gotta come out ready to play, stick to our guns.
What have you heard about Wyoming high school football?
I heard it's really competitive, and I'm really excited to get into it.
Yeah. What have you heard from these other guys on the team about KW?
I've heard they're a tough opponent, honestly. I'm really excited.
All right. Well, how did camp go from your perspective, especially on the line? How would you describe how camp went?
Yeah, it went great. We really executed, and tried to keep the good tempo. Sorry about that. But just trying to execute, give it all we got, and make some holes for our good running back we got.
Skill guys, how would you describe how fall camp went?
We actually are pretty deep in the skill positions right now. I'm one of the running backs, but there's 2 or 3 guys behind me that can fill in and do a good job too. It's all about getting the reps and making sure people know what they're doing. I mean, that's the biggest thing. If everyone knows what they're doing, we're going to get yards, we're going to make plays.
You and Jason, you feel like you form a formidable 1-2 punch in the backfield?
I mean, me and Jason, with the offense that we're running this year, it's just one of those things where you have to respect both sides. It's and I think that's exactly what the mentality was when we started. This new offense was just trying to make that dual threat where you have to respect both sides.
For you guys, what's the concern in terms of the numbers, the amount of guys you guys have out?
The main thing we're concerned about right now is just injury depth for the line. We're not that deep, but who we got, we'll get it done.
Well, I talked with Jason and Calvin. They both kind of pointed out we're more focused on the quality versus the quantity at this point in time. Would you guys agree with that?
Yes. I totally would agree. I mean, honestly, you might have been able to see it in the scrimmage, but a lot of we may only have 12 linemen right now, but honestly, I would trust almost all 12 of those linemen to get on that line and run the ball.
I don't know what it is. It's like one year we have a ton of linemen and not quite the skill guys with experience, and then it flips the next year. And it's kind of been that way in my 10 years as the voice of the Plainsmen. All right, let's get to know you guys a little bit behind the scenes. Ben, you're new to the program. What's something you found out here about this football team? One of your teammates, or just behind the scenes, just getting used to these guys? What's something that you found out about Laramie?
Well, I just found out they all like to just go nonstop. I had to work on my wind a little bit, not gonna lie, because these guys are just all a little speedy and just going everywhere, flying.
Well, it's a little bit different from down at sea level in Alaska up here to 7220.
Yeah, it's like breathing underwater when you first get here.
Oh boy. What about for you? What kind of describe the atmosphere behind the scenes with the team right now as a senior?
I mean, me and Jason are really close, and coming in this season, we wanted to make sure that we were being good captains. The biggest thing that we want to do is bring energy to practice every day, and I think that's a huge thing for our practices. And staying consistent inside of games is bringing energy. Because if you don't have energy, then you're not going to make that block. You're not going to make that first down. It's all about that energy and staying consistent within our play.
What's Ben Kruzich like off the field? What are your interests away from the game of football?
He's a goof.
Yeah, that's kind of a tough one. I don't really do much else besides football. All off season, all I do is work out, try to get ready for the next season, and just.
What are your interests away from the game? Movies, music, books,
Fly
theater?
fishing, outdoor stuff mainly. Just
All right.
outdoor guy.
What about you, away from football and soccer?
I mean, you know, it's always a grind, like Ben said. But you know, you gotta get out and treat yourself. Go to movies, stuff like that. You gotta go fishing, stuff like that.
Favorite artist in music right now?
Motley Crue.
Wow, he's old school classic rock.
I don't even know. That's a good
Genre?
question. I mean, you gotta love rap, but you gotta throw it back sometimes. You gotta go some Red Hot Chili Peppers, stuff like that.
Who's controlling the music and pregame in the locker room?
Definitely.
Preston, definitely Preston.
Preston Buskovich.
Yeah, Preston and Brady.
So Preston and Brady, and let's see. I can only imagine what their playlist is like. So
yeah.
all right. Do they throw in at least a little bit of rock to it?
Yeah, every once in a while. Well, usually that's not their music.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Favorite foodie?
Ooh, that's tough. Oh man.
Type of food?
Chicken.
Dude, I love some Mexican food. Quesadillas and stuff.
Not before games though. Let's hope.
No.
Let's see. What else can we go? Chocolate or vanilla, or strawberry, or something else?
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Gonna have to go with chocolate.
All right. Gonna have to chocolate. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
The Yukon.
The Yukon.
Like for
Yukon
vacation?
territory.
Like
Yukon territory. Where? It doesn't matter. It's just if you could go anywhere in the world. Yukon territory?
Yeah,
Alright.
for like a hunting trip or something.
Okay.
Definitely.
What about you?
I'd probably go to New Zealand. It's beautiful.
Oh, there you go.
That's a
Nice.
good one, yeah.
That's a good one. All right. Favorite college football team?
Ooh, that's Utah Utes and Boise State.
Ooh. Oh. Ouch.
I gotta say, I mean, homeboy. I mean, the Cowboys. Come on, let's go. UW.
Favorite pro football team?
Texans.
I mean, I like to just follow running backs and like watch them, but if I had to choose, it'd probably be the Broncos.
Okay.
The Broncos. I like
All
the
right.
Broncos.
Sport you follow outside of football that maybe you like to watch on TV?
Wrestling.
Like WWE wrestling or
No, like
okay.
the college wrestling.
Okay. All right.
And college.
Professional wild cage wrestling matches? No. Okay. All right. College wrestling. All right.
I'd probably watch a decent amount of basketball. I
Like
follow
college hoops or NBA?
NBA usually. Yeah.
NBA?
Yeah.
Who's your NBA team?
I don't know.
Don't really have one?
It's just
Okay.
you got to follow the players.
Okay.
is
All
what
right.
it
All
is.
right. Favorite athlete?
Ooh, JJ Watt.
JJ Watt. All right.
I gotta say, people like Cristiano Ronaldo. There's great people. They go out.
You are a soccer guy. I know that. Okay. All right. Lastly, before I let you go, what do you guys need to do this week in game week is to prepare for next Friday night against K-Dub?
I think we just need to focus, bring great attitude, bring great intensity, get our plays done, be prepared mentally, and get it done on Friday night.
I think a big thing is game planning. We can execute plays, but if they figure out our game plan, we need to change ours. And I think that's a big thing is just game planning and making sure that we have it.
Seniors Ben Kruzich and Baxter Tuggle, guys, good luck this season. We'll see you all throughout the season. As usual, Plainsmen open up Friday, August 24th, 7 o'clock in Casper against the third-ranked Kelly Walsh Trojans.